Messages from Rio. Do not be silly to the extent that Ryan Latka and the boys were being silly. Now, let's go into that. I'm Sifu Slim, and I'm the old dog, and I'm trying to teach the younger dogs and the middle-aged dogs in swimming, they're seniors, but some of these younger dogs, new tricks. So the key is you want to be silly, you want to celebrate. What do? Well, you don't go to the point where you can't high five. If you can't high five at the end of the night, you know you've gone too far. So go to the point where you can still high five and then do the grab high five where you do high, grab, hug, love, spread the good vibe, that kind of thing. Celebrate your Olympic glory, right? Celebrate the fact that you're over in Rio de Janeiro, Rio, having a great time with some ordem y progreso, order and progress. It's right on the flag in Brazil. You can't miss it. So order and progress. So you take your medal, you have some money, you've got your endorsements, so you know you've got your coffers full. So you go out and have dinner, you do maybe a drink, dance around a little bit, go through that alcohol, have another drink, and then that's it. You should be silly enough after 2 drinks. You can still do the high five test, and you can do the grab, the hug, and you probably have a lot of fans around and people want to get to know you. Talk with them. Same thing. If they can't high five and grab, then you know they've got a problem and you may want to talk to them. You want to talk to them before they're in those high heels and they trip and land on all of their dental work, which is not cool. So props out to all the Olympians from all the countries. Now we're going to talk swimmers for a second. I'm putting on the towel here. So I just got back from a workout. Quick tip. This is the sweat bandana. Used to work at the French Open back in early 80s. This is what the players used to wear before all the sponsorship and endorsement. They used to wear, cotton shirts back in the day that weren't very comfortable, like a Latka shirt. That's what they used to play in. All the fun activewear came later when McEnroe, Tacchini, and all those sponsorships in the 82, 84 range. But before that, it was cotton, uncomfortable shirts. They wanted to keep the sweat from their long hair. Think of Bjorn Borg and McEnroe back in the day, Eli Nastase, Vitas Gerulaitis, all that long hair. This is the key. Well, even short hair like moi, this will keep the sweat from going down the back of your neck, down your body. Your body's still going to sweat. I got a lot of sweat working out this morning, but this is a cool thing. Try the headband around the neck type thing, the neck band. But anyway, let's go to Latka. So, my take on Latka is that he should have been more like Latka. You remember Latka from Taxi? He was born silly, and he made an income. He had a job as a taxi driver. So, that's the way to go. Be silly, get a job, be responsible, still have fun. Nobody's saying do not go out and have fun. But you got to follow the rules. Sie müssen der Regeln folgen. Vous devez suivre les règles. Hay que seguir las reglas. And in Portuguese, you fill in the blank there. But anyway, this is the towel. When do you put the towel on? Well, you walk to the pool, you've got your towel on, you've got your goggles, you've got your swimming trunks, right? You got all that on, and you walk up to the pool, and what do you do first? What is the rule? Come on now, swimmer Ryan and boys, come on. Latka probably knew this rule because it says it right when you go to the YMCA in New York City where Taxi was filmed. You must take a shower before entering the pool. You're gonna rinse off head to toe before you go into the pool, and often the old school pools and some of the new ones, they make you walk through this much water, so anything on your feet is getting water and chlorine before you go in there. So, you know the rules. Before you go into pool, you must rinse off. And then you got all that chlorine on you. You want to get it out of your goggles, out of your hair, out of your bathing cap, and off of your swim trunks and off your body as best as possible. And then you go in, you probably take a real shower. But right after the pool, they take a quick shower right there. All the divers, look at them, they're hosing off. So, you know the rules for the pool, which is pretty simple. What are the rules for going out in the town when you've got potentially $10 million or more of sponsorship waiting for you at age 31 when your career could be virtually over, right? So what do? What are the rules? So inebriation is an interesting thing. A long time ago, I learned what the alcoholic beverage is for. You go out, you commune with other people. You're at a gathering at a house, you're at a barbecue, you're at a pub, you're at a disco. You want to lighten the load. It's Friday night, it's Saturday night, you've been working or you've been in school or you've been flipping channels. Whatever you've been doing that week and that day, you want to lighten the load and change things up by going out and getting into the groove, being silly. So silly is good, right? Silly is good. So you be silly. Studio 54, what was it about? Well, there was a lot of sex, drugs, and rock and roll and disco going on. However, the best part about it is getting dressed up, taking your taxi, subway, walking, getting to Studio 54, getting in, which was no easy task because it wasn't just because you were famous you got in. Watch the documentary on YouTube, Studio 54. And you get in, and now you get a chance to be in that groove. You're being in the moment. You get to step out of the normal you. Michael Jackson used to do that in the late 70s. He could actually go out and have a good time, which was a wonderful thing. So all these people go out, regular people like me that were in college could go to Studio 54. If they got in, they were let in. So the idea of the alcohol is you have a drink. It takes a little bit of the tension off so you can lighten up. You can either talk, you can listen, you can interact, or you can just dance, or you can just watch. There's many things that you can do, but it's a different feeling. That's what the alcohol was designed to do. Okay, the fun part of alcohol. There was other survivability parts of alcohol where the water was bad and alcohol was the best way to preserve something you could drink and not be killed by a protozoa, bacteria, a giardia, etc., right? So alcohol had its purpose in survival there. It has its purpose in a meal, and now it has its purpose in going out in the town to celebrate. So you lighten the load with alcohol. That's what it does. I don't need it. I've got a little bit of Latka in me. Not a lot of Latki, a lot of Latka. Don't need the vodka to be Latka. I'm a Latka already. So the fitness this morning, I'm high, I'm silly, I'm happening, I've got it going on. Before I did the fitness, I was kind of focused. Got to go out and get my groove on. Did all my chin-ups using a tree branch this morning. Put it on, I put it on this way, this way, legs up, lower branch, rowing, like, windsurfing pull-ups, different grips. I did that for, 12 minutes. Exhaustion. And what do I have to thank for? The little ectomorph V that I've got is happy. It's going to survive till the next time I do it. So that's the key. My muscles will not atrophy significantly because I'm doing it every 4 days. Usually something like that. I have to feel the body. Sometimes every 3, but somewhere between every 2 and 4, I'm hitting that back, the upper back again, and get some of the arms as well. So I did this other stuff too. Did a run, didn't want to do the run because I'm in Hawaii. It's 88 degrees and it's steamy out right now. So I'm going to go take all this and jump in the pool, take a shower first because you got to follow the rules. So a little bit of Latka should be mixed in with the Latki. Let's make sure we remove all of the fraternity party pranks because you're in your 30s, right? So you're a high performance athlete, high performance training, I don't call it high performance, gravitas of partying and being stupid. Is that possible? Maybe up until the stupid point, up until the missing the high five point, maybe some, cool camaraderie in the going out scene. I don't know, I hope you do. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you got to move on. You got to become an old dog with new tricks, okay? That's the key. And, the world will not forget you. You've been around. You've gotten all your Olympic medals. You're a hard fighter. All positive things. You're a good-looking dude. So take all that and remove the fraternity pranks. Remove anything that happens past the getting close to missing the high five, right? The high five, grab, and hug. If you can't do that, you're going to be doing stupid stuff, and that's not where you need to be. People are not attracted to you unless they're stupid. When you're stupid, they're attracted to you because they're stupid too, and you don't want that. You don't want to be hanging out with stupid people. Silly is cool. So take it from Sifu Slim. Go to sifuslim.com, check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, and check out the Michael Phelps Challenge. I'm hoping that Michael, who's got a child and a wife, moves into maintenance fitness, recreation, and finds a new endeavor. Maybe Michael wants to step in with me on the Aging Athlete Project and help retired high-performance physical people, military, ex-Broadway dancers, ex-general contractors, ex-high school, college, and pro athletes, all these high-performance physical movers, wants to help them move into a normal life where there's balance, recreation, rehabilitation exercises, fun type of activities, and not just performance, because most of these people, 90% move to inactivity and sedentary lifestyles for the most part the rest of their life. They may go like this, but there's no balance. They don't go out of high performance, back to balance and keep going. That's the key, balance and keep going. They go high performance and then nothingness, and then they try to go back into high performance and they don't get it, that it's too hard. They don't have the ability, focus, stamina, agility. They don't have that anymore because that was then and this is now. Nadia Comaneci, my age, she doesn't go out and do high performance stuff that she did when she was 16 and 15. No, you move on. You move into more maintenance and balance type of a fitness program. Doesn't mean you can't do hard stuff on occasion, but the high performance stuff is for a certain time in your life. Then you have to move on. So anyway, Latka and Lotke and enjoying life and the high fives, take those things. And don't take things I say with a grain of salt. Take things I say with a glass of water, because that's what you need. More water and less booze. I'm Sifu Slim, wishing you the best in your wellness, recreation, and silliness. Enjoy life. Peace.